Number 1. You are going back and forth in the relationship. There could be so many signs that God actually wants you to end the relationship, but when you start going in and out of the relationship, you can be sure God is speaking to you to leave that relationship. It could be that there is nothing to salvage from the relationship, and it just seems like the both of you or one of you is trying to force the relationship to work out. When a relationship is weak, there would be numerous signs that you should leave. The little things that should not cause misunderstanding in a relationship now destroys relationships. There seems to be no commitment from either parties or one party. This could be a natural stopping point for that relationship, and you probably need to give it a break. There are so many reasons why God may not want that relationship to continue. God has a reason for everything He does, and all His reasons are for your best interest. There could also be numerous reasons why there is a breakup in a relationship. Disagreements in relationships are inevitable, but when the disagreement becomes too frequent and the reason why you both got into the relationship, then it might be time to review your option all over again. As many people will wish, relationship is not always fun, devoid of troubles. It is bound to face challenges and trials, but those challenges are meant to make you stronger, not to grow apart. If there is constant falling out, it is not good for any relationship. It threatens the foundation of the relationship. There is a reason why God would allow this to happen, no matter how much you pray to Him. This could mean that you and your partner are not meant to be, and that God is trying to pass the message to you. When you are starting to going back and forth in your relationship, in most cases, it becomes toxic. This may be a result of one partner forcing him or herself on the relationship. When you force yourself on a relationship, your partner begins to take you for granted. After all, they are doing you a favor by staying in the relationship with you. You would have no value for yourself. All these could lead to a toxic relationship. When you realize that you have been going back and forth in your relationship, you need to sit back and assess what the problem is, rather than crawl back to your partner every time you have a disagreement. You need to ask yourself if the relationship is worth it. You need to seek the face of God to know if it is His will for you to end the relationship. The most terrible thing you could ever let yourself do is to offer yourself willingly to be used by somebody. And if the reverse is the case, and it is your partner who keeps coming back to you, it is right for you to turn them down instead of taking advantage of their vulnerability. Just make sure you are sincere with them if you are sure it is a clear sign from God that both of you are not meant to be together. God will always reveal this to you if you pray to Him about your relationship. Going in and out of relationships can be exhausting. It is mentally stressful, and no one deserves that much torture. Some people could slowly start getting used to toxic traits, and it affects your subsequent relationship. The best way to put an end to this is simply to end the relationship. Number 2, the people closest to you do not approve of the relationship. Having a relationship with someone that seems like it's the two of you against the world is like a movie, but you cannot deny the pressure that comes with it. Of course, you are in love, so the pressure does not seem to matter. Your love could conquer all, and it's fine. You may love a little twist in their love story, but it would be a disaster if your love story does not have a happy ending. You could be blinded by love that you ignore all the signs. It's fine if one or two of your closest friends or family does not accept this person. But when everyone in your family does not accept the person, then you really need to step back and rethink your decision. It is important for you to know that everyone cannot be wrong about someone. When you pray to God to show you the right partner, God will not come down to show you who you should be with. He will use the people around you. When you are in love with someone, there is a reason you are excited to introduce that person to your inner circle. This is because you crave acceptance from the people you love. If they all feel the person you are with is not good for you, there must be a reason for it. You could be blind in love to see it. When most people fall in love, they are blind to their partner's faults. They are only interested in how happy they are in their relationship for the time being. Only the people closest to you can see the errors in your relationship and in your partner. It is basically their job to try to bring you back to your senses. The signs are clearly written on the wall, and you should be able to read it. There must be something all the people close to you see in this person that makes them feel this person is not right for you. This could be God's way of giving you a sign that this person is not the right person for you. You need to pray over it and try to give the relationship some time off. If you are meant to be, God has His way of bringing you two together again. It may also be that it is not the right time for you to be in that relationship. As long as you pray to God regularly, He will always communicate His will to you. You just need to be very sensitive to be able to understand His message is passing to you. There are so many signs that God can use to show you the right relationship. As humans, we are accustomed to prioritizing some people in our lives, and we consider their opinions very important. This is because you are sure they always want the best for you, so whatever they say, you know it is coming from a place of love. This would convince you that they just want the best for you if they do not accept the person you are in a relationship with. They have the power to make you second guess your choice of a partner. This is God using the good people He has surrounded you with to save you. When the people around you do not approve of that relationship, then you need to consult God, as He may be trying to pass a message to you. Number 3, you no longer want to fight for the relationship. Relationships sometimes could just be a constant struggle. You may always have issues in your relationship. There could come a time when both of you or one of you would be tired of fighting for that relationship. You just leave the relationship to go to wherever it wants to. This could be a sign that God wants you to end that relationship, and there might be nothing else to do to save the relationship. When God has decided that the relationship is not worth fighting for, then there is absolutely no need fighting for that relationship, as it is God's will. This could mean that it is not the right time yet, or God is yet to send the right person your way. Just have patience with God, and everything will fall in place. Just make sure you are sincere with them if you are sure it is a clear sign from God that both of you are not meant to be together. God will always reveal this to you if you pray to Him about your relationship. Going in and out of relationships can be exhausting. It is mentally stressful, and no one deserves that much torture.